Hello everyone and welcome back to Joy's Creative Finger. I have built a large family home in my town. You can see that the house extends to every single inch of the largest plot you could possibly get in your game. This is the Grand Garage's live event winning plot, and you get to have 4 cars if you want on one plot. But what I've done is create a shape of build that allows for some sort of a bridge above where I have 3 vehicles parked. Yes, there are 3 vehicles. The red sports car is further behind. You'll see that when I turn around and show you the rear of the build. So I wanted to pay a lot of attention to the landscaping, to the pool area. Sometimes I just plunk down a square pool and be done, but this time I wanted to really put in more detail and show that it's lived in. Okay, and I just love the shape of the building. I am always inspired most of the time by pictures I see in Google, okay, and realtor sites. They have aerial views of the most beautiful homes, say in LA, Hollywood, Beverly Hills, Palm Springs, Palm Beach. You see beautiful aerial view designs of properties. So I was trying to recreate something I had seen, and I'm very happy with the way this has come together. But as you know, there are a lot of limitations in The Sims FreePlay. But I'm satisfied with that in a sense. When I try to do what I've seen, eventually I come out with something that I have never built before, and I like what I've been able to do, and then I decide to share it with you all. So as I say, there is a red car. That was the very first car backed up into that parking bay area, and you will notice that there is some life around my house. The pregnancy glitch is a really good glitch, and if you've not seen the video on Let's Glitch, it's a recent video, and an icon should pop up in the right hand corner of your screen taking you to a video that shows you how I glitch using the pregnancy glitch. So you can lift and place things anywhere around your house. I've placed these birds like the owl. You've got the parrot in the window there, and also these pigeons which come from a bench. It's in your hobby section, and it's a hobby bench where your elderly sit down and feed the birds or something like that. Now these are not the chimneys in the game. These are actually the fireplaces from the Secret Garden event. They're shorter, so they fit better on the roof, and I placed them there using the same glitch. If I had used the actual chimneys in the game, they would be too tall and it looked weird on the rooftop here. So these ones were the perfect size for the build. That's why I used them. Now there is more hidden wildlife around in these shrubs, and I thought I'd try and fit in a rabbit. Just imagine there's a hole, and in a minute the rabbit will just go back into it. So I thought that would be nice. This is something I was just playing around with. Here is Marielle Luca. She is the owner of this house. She is in a relationship that's fallen apart at the moment, and you'll get to see and understand why. But she's a hard-working lady. She owns this property, and this is the entrance to her house. Of course, a mix and match of furniture. This is from the Christmas event. These lovely mirrored side tables with a chest in it, very pretty, and some flowers. So that is how you come in. And then I decided to place this circular rug at the base of this grand staircase that we just got from the gallery event. I thought it'd be nice to place it in the entrance, and this is where the living room is. Now, Marielle's father is showing signs of dementia and went missing a little while ago. They found him, and she decided to move him into her own property to take care of him, and she has decided to look after him until he passes. This is part of the problem she's having with her fiance. She has a child with her fiance, but he's having difficulty accepting the father living under the same roof with her for some reason. Now, this is the living room, and this is the last conversation she had with him in this space regarding her father's taking up residence here.
Listen, Mary, you've got to understand.
Understand what?
You are kidding me, right? We're about to start our life together. You decide to move your father in here when there are good nursing homes out there. You've got the money to put your father in a nursing home, but you bring him in here when we're trying to start our lives. That just complicates things. He's got to move out, I'm telling you, or I can go. you know, because I don't know how to put up with this.
That's not fair. You're asking me to abandon my father
It's not
to strangers.
abandonment.
Well, what is it then? You're simply asking for the impossible.
I'm not living with your father.
I'm done with it. Do what you need to. Mariel and Eddie haven't spoken since. They got a baby together. No wedding plans, nothing. But this is the living room. I love these cabinets in here. Just imagine there are books in those cabinets. And then you got the TV, which fits perfectly under that space with the white base, keeping with the bright white colors in here. And I've chosen the opulent colors because the flooring, which comes from the pregnancy event, is all one color, and I just wanted to keep it nice and uniform. Okay, so further back here underneath the little arch is an alcove where you can keep your coats, your bags and so on, you know, for the guests. And then you've got a restroom on the side here tucked away. All right, now across the other end of this large staircase, and it is a lot larger than the original staircase we got from the French chateau. But across the way you've got the dining room, which is very clear of any object whatsoever because it's a small room. Now this house is on a very big plot, yes, but the house itself is a small house. Okay, so that's the dining room. Love the way it is and how it then leads into the kitchen area here. And I was so happy to fit these cabinet pieces together with the sink. This is her sister Layla, who is basically cooking. She is responsible for her as well. She lives in the house, so it's part of the complication. Too many family members living here. And then, yeah, I decided to get the sink halfway in underneath the arch, and it just ties in perfectly, you know, with the entire setup in the kitchen. Then I had these lovely bottle racks at the back here underneath the arch. So imagine, you know, washing the cups and dishes and things and putting them there. But there's also bottles of wine. But yeah, I just love the way it looks, and it matches the flooring too. The color scheme in a way is the orange floorboards and the white downstairs. Anyway, it's a small house, so you have to be careful how much color you put in. Now this is the pool area. Thought we'd see it first before we go upstairs. I love this little area here. There's a little parrot on the side. So it's a very zen space. You've got her little spa section here. She gets massages and so on. Then with the pregnancy glitch, I placed this in-ground spa inside the build. I thought it was really pretty to do that. And then you've got the gym in the area here and some other bits and bobs to get some workouts done and so on. Okay, and you get a clear view of where the cars are parked too. So that's everything on the ground floor. And of course, we're going to head on up to the next floor. Now that glitch is still in the game, where, when I say glitch, I mean a bug, where when your Sims are coming up these grand staircases, or the switchback staircases, they freeze. The team is aware of it. It's been reported, and it will be fixed hopefully by the next update. All right. On the side here is the door that leads into Layla's room. That's her younger sister, who you saw downstairs preparing some food. And I chose to put the room together this way with a mixture of furniture, and I love the way it looks. She's younger. It's meant to be a teenager, but no, she's about 19, 20 anyway. And I thought that this dog toy, which is actually a shoe, would work brilliantly inside the closet. Trying to see if I could get a better look at it. You can see it there, and yeah, it just looks like one of her shoes tossed around. So that's Layla's room right here. And then the next room on the side here belongs to her father, who, as I say, has early signs of dementia. And when he was found after he had been missing, she, you know, really panicked and decided to bring him in and take care of him and make sure that he is safe. So he can wander as much as he wants on the grounds, but he won't be able to leave the main gates. And that's what she's chosen to do. There's a little parrot outside. I thought that was a great view. So that's why I stuck the parrot in there. And it's under your animal section. I should think everyone should have that. And you could glitch that with a pregnancy glitch. This TV originally comes at an angle, but I glitched it with the diagonal glitch to make it straight. Okay. Now she's considering turning this space into a little study area, but it's quite small. And then further on in this area we have her nursery, and I did tell you they have a child together. Her and Eddie have a child together, but as it stands they've not discussed the terms of custody or even the terms of their relationship as it stands right now. She's a beautiful daughter, and this nursery is much closer to her master room. We're going to see that next, and I thought it was convenient to stick in these family furnishing live event lovely little, you know, adjoining sofas into the window area. It's very cozy, and I love the way it filled the area out. Then you got the chair to sit down and rock your baby to sleep or feed your baby, and a changing station on the side. Right opposite the nursery in that corridor is the family bathroom. Her sister Layla helps out a lot with the baby, but she also has a nanny who visits if Layla is unavailable and has gone to university, you know, for classes and so on. So the bathroom is also part of the laundry space, and that's why the bathroom is actually situated here, because it's a much bigger space and you've got a nice laundry section over there. And enough space to take care of that baby. Originally I wanted to place the bathroom here, and I did, but it will become a study because that's what Mariel wants. And this has become the main family bathroom right across from the nursery. Then at the end of that corridor is the door that leads into the master bedroom, which is also the floating feature above where the vehicles are. It also had to be the master bedroom because of the unique features in it, like the arched window at the back of that bed. I think it's very pretty and it's very chic. She's a fashion designer, works really hard, keeps measuring outfits on that mannequin there. She's got her closet space. She obviously, as I say, works very hard and works from home as well as the workspace in her office. So I set up a space here for her where I had glitched in a marble study desk and a marble dining table, so I could place something that looks like a computer on it, some flowers, and it just worked brilliantly because when she sits down, a pile of books pop up and it looks perfect. Coincidentally, I saw a similar idea in my group by Oscar, who placed a mirror in front of his setup, so it was like a vanity. I have an antique mirror in the corner placed at an angle, and that's everything in her room. So just imagine she buries herself a lot in study here by this window and tries to drown out the problems that she's having in her relationship. Okay, now this door leads into her bathroom. Let me just stop her from her studies, from her work. And this is where she comes in to get cleaned up, of course, and I just love that it's a very different looking, very edgy bathroom from the rest of the house. You know, she's got a chic design for her bedroom already, and then you got this very, very modern bathroom that then has a window looking out to the pool. This is the way out past her closet to her privately owned balcony. Thought it was nice that the master bedroom had that too, so you get the idea that the master bedroom is very uniquely situated as a floating room and then owns this balcony area, so it's worth its position, you know, in this lovely mansion. Okay, so this is somewhat some kind of an overview as I go over it this way, and as I mentioned before, the house itself is a small house, it really is, but then it's filled out on the grounds with a lot of items. You got the pool area or the pool house, the gym, the spa, you know, the parking area, lots of landscaping. And here's her father, as I say, he just wanders around, you know, he does lose his memory every now and again, and he took care of them. He set them up in life and sent them on their way, and she's really established, and right now she just cannot imagine, you know, placing him in a nursing home while she lives in a lovely mansion with all her wealth and success. She just won't do it. That being said, let me know what you think in the comments down below about a situation like this. It's complicated, but let me know what you think about it. Perhaps maybe it's the fact that the sister lives here too, and he's just beginning to feel like another member of the family. He wants to be the man of the house. I'm speaking about Eddie. But I don't know. Leave some comments down below. Let me know what you think about that. And yeah, we can chat. Okay, what I want to do now is bring her over to have a dip in the small octagonal spa. I want you to see that it does work even though it's glitched in there. That's something that's important to me when I glitch. I want things to still work and be functional. And I'll stop her sister from cooking. As I say, her sister is somewhat young. She's 19, going on 20, so she's mature, and she helps out a lot in the house. And I don't know what to say, but Marielle loves to keep her family close together. You know, she just does. She has that sense of responsibility. At the same time, maybe that's affecting her personal life, but it's a hard one, and that's why I've sort of raised it as a story, as a topic, to see what any one of you might say, or what experiences you might have had around yourself or around anyone you know who might be in this position, and basically what your opinions are. But yeah, so you can make your way around any way you want around this pool to get into that area. And I absolutely love this. This idea came from Sormashai Sims. She built a Christmas mansion over the Christmas and placed an in-ground spa in the house. But at the time, I didn't know how to do the pregnancy glitch. So I've learned how to do the pregnancy glitch, and I've actually placed it in here in an open way. Yeah, so I love it. Okay. Thank you so very much for watching. But before I go, I'm going to show you what it looks like at nighttime, which is lovely. So I had to take my time and make sure that there was lights in every single room. And if a light couldn't go up, I would use a spotlight. So that way, when I turn the lights down, this way you get to see every part of the house lit up, you know, that is occupied. And I think it's very pretty. It's a shame that after you build things, you eventually have to tear them down because you will run out of space. And that will happen to this build. But I think it's one of those that I'll keep for a very long time. The other thing I wanted to say is, I know you would ask for a live build. This is a very long video as it is. It's 17 minutes. And I do sometimes put live builds together in my videos, however long. But this time I didn't do that. It's a very busy weekend for me. So do bear with me. I will try, but I'm not promising, okay? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.